Hey everybody! My name is Red Yarn. And I've been traveling all over the land, finding adventures and meeting all sorts of colorful characters. And I've got some puppeteers today who are going to help tell a great old folk tale, okay? Before we go and tell the folk tale, I need your help with something. We're going to go to a place called the Deep Woods, where all the animals from American folk tales and folk songs live together. But I need y'all's help to get there to the deep woods. So can everyone put their fingers up like this? All right. Then repeat after me and do as I do. The deep woods have magic.
The deep woods have magic.
As thick as the air.
As thick as the air.
If you open your heart up, then here becomes there.
And here becomes there.
Now everyone shut your eyes real tight and picture yourself in a magical forest surrounded by all your favorite fairy tale and folk tale animals. The Brer Rabbit's there, Anansi the spider, they're all there together. We're going to count to 3, and when we get to 3 and open our eyes, we'll be there in the deep woods. So count with me now. 1,
2, 3.
Open up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look over there at that great big tree. And look at all those vines hanging down. And hey, look at this magical forest right here in front of us. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. You guys magically transformed this room into the deep woods. Now, without further ado, I would like to present to you guys a wonderful story. It's called The Animals Share. All right, so puppeteers, can you all take your places? Everybody got your puppets on? All right, you guys, make room for Berkeley. He's over here. Berkeley, come on over. All right, sit in the throne. All right, here we go. Well, once upon a time. It's right there on the ground. Once upon a time, way back in the deep woods, where animals walk and talk and sing and dance, just like we do. The king lion ruled the land. But there was a terrible drought going on. All of the plants had dried up, and there wasn't water for anyone to drink. So King Lion called them all together. Roar, animals, come here.
Come here.
So all the animals gathered around. And King Lion said, there's a drought.
There's a drought.
We all must dig a well.
It almost drains the well.
Well, the animals didn't like to hear this, so they all started groaning and grumbling. Oh, everybody groaned with them. Oh. But King Lion roared again. All must do their part.
I must do their part.
But one animal refused to help. It was Trixie the trickster rabbit. And Trixie said,
I'm not going to work. I'm going to let all the other animals do it.
Well, this made the animals very angry. Everybody make a really angry face. This was not the first time that Trixie had refused to help. So the animals started singing. You guys help me keep a little beat. Quietly pat it on your legs. Tap, tap. Here's what the animals sang. Here we go. Trixie
Rabbit, yes sir. You got a mighty bad habit, yes sir. Sing a warning, yes sir.
You think
You can have it, yes sir. Full of silver, yes sir. Ain't got cabbage, yes sir.
but if you steal
Feel our water, yes sir.
you'll be
Sorry rabbit.
'cause if we live to see next fall, well, we ain't gonna have no water at all. Alright, but still, Trixie would not do her part. But King Lion demanded that all the animals come and get to work. So they all set off to work. The first to try was the gorilla. Everyone else step back and let the gorilla step forward. And the gorilla said,
I'm so strong, my dancing will take a while.
so he started to dance, and everybody sang, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bring a little water, Sylvie. Bring a little water now.
Drink a little water, Sylvie, every little once in a while. But no water appeared, only a big cloud of dust.
Ooh.
Next to try was the snake. And the snake went up front, and the snake said,
My slithering so fast,
it will dig a well.
it would dig a well.
So the snake started slithering. Everybody make a hissing sound like a snake. Then a little slither. And everybody sing with me. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Bring me a little water now. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Bring me a little water now. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. But still, no water appeared. Only a big old cloud of dust. Finally, the wise old turtle stepped forward.
Silly animals, water's on the ground. You have to dig.
So all the animals started to dig. Everybody help out digging. Everybody dig. Dig, 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 dig. And they dug deep until the water appeared, and they built a well around the spot where the water appeared. The well's right there where it needs to be. Now the king lion was very pleased. He said, good work, animals.
Good work, animals.
You must guard the well every night,
They must guard the well any night.
so Trixie won't steal our water.
The Trixie won't steal our water.
You see, King Lion knew that Trixie would try to come in the night and steal the water. So they needed a guard for each night. The first night, the cheetah volunteered. What did the cheetah say?
I'll guard the well.
So the cheetah set a post right next to the well. And all the animals stepped back to here, and they all started going to sleep, even King Lion. And they all started to sing like this. If you guys know this one, you can sing along. Here we go. Here we go.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
And while all the animals slept and Cheetah guarded the well, who should approach but Trixie, the trickster rabbit? She was carrying a pouch full of honey, and she said,
This thing is so sweet that you need to be tied up to get a second taste.
Cheetah said, give me some, give me a taste.
Give me some, give me a taste.
So the cheetah took a taste, and it was real good. Everyone say, yum!
Yum!
So the cheetah said, tie me up.
Tie me up, tie me up. I want a second taste.
So Trixie tied him up to this tree over here. Or that tree's fine, that's great. Whichever tree she feels like tying him to. Perfect. So Trixie tied him up to a tree. But do you think Trixie gave him a second taste? No, siree. Trixie got an empty jug and went over to the well and started filling it up with water. And she filled it up. And to make matters even worse, she splashed around in the bottom of the well and made it all muddy for the rest of the animals. Well, she escaped just in time, for the sun rose and all the other animals came out. Now, how do you think King Lion felt? Very angry. Everyone make another angry face. And King Lion said, who will guard the well tonight? So the giraffe volunteered to guard the well the second night. And the giraffe said, I'm so tired. So all the animals went to sleep. They sang their little song. Everybody sing it with me. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So while the giraffe was munching on leaves up in the trees, she heard a voice. The voice said,
Don't mind me. I'm just the voice of the dream. The trickster you're looking for is up in the tree. Okay.
So the giraffe started looking all up in the trees. Meanwhile, Trixie snuck right by her, filled up her jugs with water, splashed around making the well all muddy, and escaped just in time. Well, when the morning sun rose and King Lion came out, he was very angry. He said, "Foolish giraffe." So, the king said, "Who will guard the well tonight?" Once again, the wise old turtle stepped forward. So all the animals went to sleep. Everybody go back to sleep. But the wise old turtle, he didn't just stand by the well. What did he do? He went down to the very bottom and waited for Trixie to come.
Oh, I guess I did that.
Trixie came up, thought no one was guarding. Went down into the bottom of the well. But the wise old turtle grabbed her. Trixie got trapped by the wise old turtle. Well, when the morning sun rose and all the other animals came out, Trixie and the turtle were still wrestling. So as not to break any of the puppets. And the lion was very pleased. He said, "Good work." And he said, "Trixie, you will pay for your crime."
You'll pay for your crime. Okay.
But Trixie said,
Mercy, wonderful. Let me have one more.
"Sing one more song."
Let me sing one more song. Dance one more dance. Okay.
And the lion said, "Okay." So everybody started to stomp and clap. You guys